Have you ever woken up at 3:30 in the morning, staring at the ceiling, wondering why your body just won't let you sleep? The room is dark, the house is quiet, but your mind, wide awake. If you're an older woman, this isn't just random bad luck. It's actually your body trying to tell you something important about your health, your emotions, or even what you need in your life right now. I'm about to share 5 essential strategies that can transform those frustrating middle-of-the-night wake-ups into peaceful moments that actually benefit your health and well-being. Make sure you stay until the end because strategy number 4 is the one most women miss, and it could be your key to better sleep and more energy during the day. Before we dive in, if you find these tips helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. It helps more women like you find this information when they need it most. Now, let's get started with the first strategy. Strategy number 1, embrace wakefulness. Don't fight it. Picture this. Your eyes pop open, you glance at the clock, and there it is, 3:17 a.m. glowing back at you. Immediately, that sinking feeling hits. You start calculating. If I fall asleep right now, I'll still get 4 hours. No, 3.5. Your heart speeds up, your mind starts racing, and the harder you try to force yourself back to sleep, the more impossible it becomes. Sound familiar? Here's why fighting it makes everything worse. When you lie there stressing about being awake, your body releases cortisol. That's your stress hormone. Cortisol is literally designed to wake you up. It's like trying to put out a fire with gasoline. Instead, try this. Accept that you're awake. Sit up gently. Don't jump up. Just ease into a sitting position. This simple change tells your brain, we're not fighting this anymore. Now, focus on your breathing. Breathe in slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Hold for a moment. Then breathe out through your mouth for a count of 6. Do this 5 times. This activates your rest and digest system, which naturally counters the stress response. Next, be a detective. What woke you up? Is your pillow uncomfortable? Are you too hot or cold? Is your bladder full? Fix these small things right away. The ideal room temperature for sleep is between 60 and 67 degrees. Here's something fascinating. Those quiet hours between 3 and 5 a.m. have been valued throughout history. Leonardo da Vinci and Nikola Tesla both used these early morning hours for their creative thinking. Your mind is in a special state, half dreamy, half logical, that can lead to unique insights. Keep a small notebook by your bed to jot down any thoughts or ideas. Don't worry about writing neatly or making sense. Sometimes those middle-of-the-night thoughts turn into brilliant morning solutions. If writing isn't your thing, try gentle visualization. Picture a calm place, maybe a beach at sunset or a peaceful garden. The key is not to stress about being awake. Sleep will return when your body is ready. Remember, you're not failing at sleep. You're just experiencing a natural pause that many women share. Strategy number 2, strategic hydration. It's 3:45 a.m. Your mouth feels like sandpaper. Maybe your legs feel restless or your skin feels hot even though the room is cool. What's happening? One word, dehydration. While you sleep, your body loses water with every breath and through your skin. By early morning, you might be mildly dehydrated, which can wake you up, but there's a right way and a wrong way to handle this. First, what not to do. Don't gulp down ice-cold water. Cold water shocks your system awake, like jumping into a cold pool. Your body tenses up, and suddenly you're more alert than before. Instead, keep room temperature water by your bed. Sip it slowly, don't chug it. This gentle hydration works with your body rather than jolting it. Want to make it even better? Add a tiny pinch of good quality sea salt to your bedside water. Just a few grains, not enough to taste strongly. During sleep, you lose minerals like sodium, potassium, and magnesium. These minerals help your muscles relax and your nerves function properly. That pinch of salt replaces some minerals without overloading your system. If you don't like the salt idea, a small squeeze of lemon works too. Lemon helps your digestion, which slows down at night, and provides a touch of potassium. For those nights when your mind is racing along with being thirsty, keep a thermos of lightly steeped chamomile tea by your bed. Chamomile contains a compound called apigenin that helps calm anxiety and promote sleep. The gentle warmth soothes your throat, and the mild flavor gives your racing thoughts something simple to focus on. Why does proper hydration matter so much? When you're even slightly dehydrated, your heart works harder, your body temperature regulation gets thrown off, and your muscles can become twitchy or cramped. All of these are subtle enough to wake you, but might not immediately register as, "I'm thirsty." Think of it like keeping your car's oil topped up. You're not overfilling it, just maintaining the right level for smooth operation. So next time you wake up feeling parched or restless, take those slow, mindful sips of room temperature water. Your body will thank you, and you'll be back to sleep much faster. Strategy number 3, emotional processing window. You wake up at 4:12 a.m. with a heavy feeling in your chest. It's not physical pain. It's more like an emotional weight. Maybe you're replaying yesterday's conversation with your daughter or worrying about next week's doctor appointment. This timing isn't random. According to traditional Chinese medicine, the hours between 3 and 5 a.m. are connected to the lungs, which are associated with grief, sadness, and unresolved emotions. Whether or not you follow Chinese medicine, modern research confirms that our brains process emotional information during sleep. When you wake up feeling emotionally stirred, your body might be giving you a chance to acknowledge feelings you've been too busy to process during the day. Here's a simple 3-step approach to work with these emotions. First, acknowledge what you're feeling without judgment. Sit up slightly, prop a pillow behind you, and ask yourself, what's on my mind right now? What am I carrying that feels heavy? Don't force it. Just let the first thoughts come naturally. Maybe it's worry about a family member, sadness about a change in your life, or even excitement about something coming up that's keeping you alert. Second, grab that bedside notebook and write down just 3 things, whatever surfaces first. Keep it simple. Missing my sister. Worried about the roof repair. Proud of how dinner turned out. It doesn't need to be profound or even make complete sense. This isn't about solving problems at 4 a.m. It's about giving those swirling thoughts a place to land outside your mind. Psychologists call this externalizing cognition. Basically, letting your brain set down some of its load. Third, pair this with physical release through breath. Take 5 slow breaths, imagining the tension flowing out with each exhale. As you breathe, silently say, "I release this for tonight. I can return to it tomorrow, if needed." This is like putting a bookmark in a novel. You're not throwing the book away, just marking your place so you can set it down for now. Research from the University of Rochester found that just 15 minutes of writing about emotions reduce anxiety and improve sleep quality. Even your quick middle-of-the-night notes can have this benefit. Remember, you don't need to solve everything in the dark. You're just acknowledging what's there, giving it a safe place to rest, and giving yourself permission to return to sleep. Strategy number 4, gentle movement reset. It's 4:23 a.m. You've been tossing and turning for what feels like forever. Your neck feels stiff, your shoulders are tense, and your legs seem to have a mind of their own. The more you try to lie still, the more your body wants to move. Here's the trap most people fall into. They think they should stay perfectly still to fall back asleep. But after about 15 minutes of restlessness, your body is actually begging for movement. Not intense exercise, but gentle, deliberate movement to release tension. Let me walk you through a simple 1-minute reset that can completely change your night. Step 1. Sit up slowly. Don't jump up. Just ease into sitting position, either against your headboard or at the edge of your bed. Step 2. Focus on your neck, which is probably stiffened from holding your head on the pillow. Gently drop your chin toward your chest, then slowly roll to the right, bringing your ear toward your shoulder. Hold for a breath, then roll to the left side. Repeat this 3 times, moving slowly and breathing into any tight spots. Step 3. Release your shoulders. They're probably hunched up, near your ears from tension. Lift them up toward your ears as you breathe in. Then drop them down completely as you exhale. Do this 3 or 4 times, feeling the tightness melt away with each release. Step 4. If you're sitting at the edge of the bed, try a gentle forward fold. Just hinge at your hips and let your upper body hang forward lazily. Let your hands dangle toward the floor or rest on your knees. This isn't about touching your toes. It's about letting your spine decompress and increasing blood flow to your head. Hold for 3 breaths. Step 5. Shake out restless legs. Lift one leg at a time and gently shake it, like you're shaking water off your foot. Do each leg for about 10 seconds. This releases nervous energy that builds up in your legs and can keep you awake. Throughout all these movements, keep your breathing slow and steady. In for 4 counts, out for 6. Here's something many people miss. Check if your hands and feet are cold. Cold extremities can keep your whole body from relaxing properly. Warm them up by rubbing your hands together briskly, then cupping them over your feet for a few moments. Studies show that warm hands and feet help your body's core temperature drop slightly, which signals your brain that it's time to sleep. This mini movement session works because it releases physical tension, improves circulation that becomes stagnant when you lie still too long, and signals your nervous system that it's safe to relax again. The next time you find yourself wrestling with the sheets at 4 a.m., remember that stillness isn't always the answer. Sometimes, a minute of gentle movement is exactly what your body needs to find its way back to peaceful sleep. Strategy number 5. Sound as sleep technology. It's 3:58 a.m. Your eyes are wide open, and your mind is racing like it's running a marathon. Did you lock the door? What will you say at tomorrow's meeting? Why did you say that embarrassing thing 3 years ago? Every attempt to quiet these thoughts just makes them louder. When your brain is in this state, telling yourself to just relax is like telling a toddler to sit still during a sugar rush. It simply doesn't work. But there's a powerful tool that can bypass your racing thoughts entirely. Sound. The right kind of sound works with your brain's natural patterns to guide you back towards sleep without any effort on your part. Let me share 3 sound strategies that can transform your middle-of-the-night wakefulness. First, try pink noise, not white noise, but pink noise. White noise is all sound frequencies at equal levels and can sometimes feel harsh. Pink noise reduces the higher frequencies, creating a deeper, more soothing sound. Think a gentle rainfall, a soft breeze through trees, or distant ocean waves. A fascinating study from Northwestern University found that pink noise not only improves sleep quality, but can even enhance memory the next day. Keep a small sound machine or a downloaded track on your phone with the screen face down so the light doesn't disrupt you. Set the volume low, just enough to hear without it being distracting. If pink noise doesn't work for you, try a short guided sleep meditation. Emphasis on short, about 5 to 10 minutes. Look for one specifically designed for middle-of-the-night wakings. These give your busy mind a simple job to do. Just follow the gentle instructions. As you focus on the calm voice guiding you through simple breathing or relaxation, your racing thoughts naturally slow down. My third recommendation is perfect for those who love words, a monotone audiobook. Choose something pleasant but not too exciting, perhaps a nature description or a mild history book. The key is a steady, even voice without dramatic elements. Your brain becomes just engaged enough to stop its worry cycle, but the content is calm enough to let you drift off. Why does this work? Your brain loves patterns and rhythms. When your thoughts are racing, sound provides an external pattern that your brain naturally wants to follow. It's like offering your mind a slow, steady path instead of its current chaotic one. Keep the volume very low. You should just barely hear it. Use a sleep timer so it turns off after 30 minutes. The goal isn't to listen to the whole thing, but to give your mind a gentle off-ramp from its highway of thoughts. Next time you find yourself wide awake with a racing mind, skip checking your phone. The blue light will only wake you up more, and reach for sound instead. It might become your most reliable middle-of-the-night ally. Conclusion. We've now explored 5 powerful strategies for those middle-of-the-night wake-ups: embracing wakefulness instead of fighting it, hydrating smartly, processing emotions, using gentle movement, and calming your mind with sound. Remember, waking between 3 and 5 a.m. isn't sleep failure. It's a common experience, especially for women as they age. Instead of seeing it as a problem, try viewing it as an opportunity to check in with yourself in the quiet hours when the world is still. You don't need to use all 5 strategies at once. Start with the one that speaks most to your situation. If you wake up feeling physically restless, try the gentle movement reset. If your mind is racing, sound might be your best first option. The most important thing is to approach these wake-ups with kindness toward yourself. Your body isn't betraying you. It's communicating with you. I'd love to hear which of these strategies resonates most with you. Leave a comment below sharing which one you're going to try first or which one has already worked for you. Your experience might help another woman who's facing the same challenges. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more practical wellness advice. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming videos on sleep quality and women's health. Thank you for watching, and here's to peaceful nights and energetic days. Sweet dreams, and I'll see you in the next video.